Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Greens on my Plate Cooking Recipes. Today let's make soft layered puran poli. This is a very simple and easy recipe. Let's make non-sticky puran poli dough. The ingredients are salt, turmeric powder, oil, maida and water. Let's get started. Add 1 cup of maida, quarter teaspoon of salt and quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder and mix. Add 1 tablespoon of oil. Let's add water in batches. 1/3 cup of water. Do not add water at once, always add in batches and mix well. After adding all the water, it's time to knead. Combine all the ingredients, knead well to form a non-sticky dough. Add 1 tablespoon of oil while kneading to make a non-sticky dough. You can see it's perfect. After kneading, add 1 tablespoon of oil, cover and keep it aside to soak minimum of 8 hours. Overnight soaked maida dough always gives a thin layered puran poli. This even avoids shrinking while rolling and cooking puran poli. Let's make puran poli stuffing a uniform fine texture filling. 1 cup tur dal, half teaspoon cardamom powder, 1 cup jaggery. In a thick bottom vessel, add 4 cups of water and bring it to boil. Do not pressure cook tur dal, it might get overcooked. Always soak tur dal in water before adding to the boiling water. This makes the tur dal get cooked very fast and easy. Here we can see the tur dal is hard but soaked well. Now let's add the soaked tur dal to the boiling water. Do not add the tur dal to the cold water. This might not give us the required texture to make the perfect puran poli. Cook the tur dal in a medium heat for 15 minutes. At 5 minutes you can see dal is cooked at the edges, not at the center. Continue boiling. Do not cover and boil. Keep stirring occasionally. After 10 minutes, we can see the tur dal will be cooked at the edges and at the center as well. It must be able to cut easily. Let's see. Now tur dal is cooked at the edges and the center as well. This gives a perfect texture. Now drain the excess water into a colander. We now only need quarter cup of water to cook the tur dal to get a mashy texture. Cook the tur dal for 5 more minutes and keep stirring. Since the water is very less, keep stirring. Now you can see the tur dal is mashy. It's time to add the jaggery. Add the jaggery only when the tur dal is mashy. Do not add it before, then the tur dal stops cooking. Mix well. Now the jaggery is dissolved. Now we can mash all the ingredients to get a coarse texture. Spread and cool the stuffing. Once the stuffing is completely cool, you can grind it into a fine paste along with the cardamom powder. You can even add half teaspoon of cardamom powder after grinding into a fine paste. Do not add too much of water while grinding. You can see it's a perfect uniform texture stuffing. This puran poli stuffing must be of fine texture. If the stuffing has coarse texture or uncooked tur dal, and it gives crack while rolling or cooking puran poli. Perfect puran poli stuffing. Let's roll and cook perfect thin layered puran poli. Let's get started. Take the overnight soaked maida dough, which is soft and thin. Knead again once. It is perfect non-sticky dough. Take a handful of dough and spread it over a greased palm. Spread it evenly. Here we can see the maida dough does not shrink since it is soaked overnight. Place the stuffing in the center and cover it without any gaps. Cover it evenly. Here is the first method to spread the puran poli. This is the traditional method. Add 1 teaspoon of oil and spread it evenly on a baking sheet. Place the covered puran poli stuffing in the center and start spreading it at the edges using the fingertips. Grease the fingers with little oil before you start making this. Spread the edges evenly. Always move from the inward to the outward directions and see that it's a uniform thickness. Edges must be thin, spread circular. Always see that the stuffing is spread uniformly. Now level the top layer of the puran poli. Now flip the baking sheet on a preheated cast iron pan and allow it to cook. Add 1 teaspoon of oil. Here we can see the bubbles. It means the top layer of the puran poli is cooked well. Flip it and allow it to cook again till it's golden brown color. Once both sides of the puran poli is golden brown, you can transfer it on a plate. Perfectly rolled puran poli does not stick to the pan and is easy to flip. You can see there is no cracks as well. Transfer it to a plate. Hand spread puran poli is ready. Now let's see the second way of rolling a puran poli on a baking sheet. Grease 2 baking sheets with 1 tablespoon of oil. Place the stuffed puran poli in the center and use a roller pin to spread it evenly. Roll circular to get uniform thickness. Roll inward out direction and keep rotating the baking sheet. Turn the baking sheets and roll. Spread the stuffing evenly. Now the perfectly rolled puran poli is ready. Flip it on a preheated cast iron pan. Add 1 tablespoon of oil or a ghee, then allow it to cook. Here you can see the bubbles. A soft and fluffy puran poli is getting ready. Allow the puran poli to cook in a medium heat. Flip and cook both sides of the puran poli till it's golden brown. It's a perfect soft layered puran poli is ready. Transfer the hot puran poli to a plate, or the ideal way is the bamboo tray. Grease the puran poli with ghee and serve hot. Soft and thin layered golden brown puran poli is ready. A small note added at the end of each step might be helpful to make a soft layered puran poli. Hope you find the step-by-step explained puran poli recipe useful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.